Welcome to Washington, D.C. On behalf of the Michigan Emergency Committee Against War and Injustice, we want to express our gratitude for inviting our representative, myself, Abayomi Azikiwe, here to speak. This is a very, very important day in regard to the character of the movement that's emerging right now in the United States. We have to bridge the gap between the various social movements that are emerging throughout the United States. The war issue is very, very important. MCAWE, the Michigan Emergency Committee Against War and Injustice, we started almost 8 years ago. In fact, it has been 8 years. During the period of the military buildup in the Persian Gulf, the military buildup towards the U.S. invasion and occupation of Iraq. But we understood at that time very clearly that the impact of this war would not just be upon the people of Iraq and the people of the Middle East, but it would have a very, very detrimental impact on the people here in the United States. And that has happened over the last 8 years. We've seen a decline in real wages in the United States. We've seen a decline in employment in the United States. We've seen massive school closings, massive job elimination programs. And we've also seen an escalation in political repression right here in the United States. So the bombs that were dropped on Iraq, the bombs that have been dropped on the people of Afghanistan are also exploding in our cities and our rural areas throughout the United States of America. So we have more reason every day to express our solidarity with the people of Iraq, with the people of Afghanistan, with the people of Colombia and the people of Palestine, the people of Colombia, the people of Latin America, and throughout the world who are also struggling against U.S. imperialism and U.S. capitalism. Now, we're here today as an anti-war contingent, as part of the One Nation rally at the Lincoln Memorial. But what's important for us to understand is that in order to have any real change in this country, we have to be organized from the bottom up. It's good that the trade union movement has taken this initiative. It's good that the civil rights organizations are coming together with the trade unions to build more unity here in the United States. But we have to have a program that calls for jobs, that calls for income, that calls for health care for all, and that calls for the end of all imperialist wars throughout the world. We're spending over $800 billion a year right here in this country, our tax money, that's being used to oppress and exploit people throughout the world. At the same time, we've given over $10 trillion of our tax dollars to the financial institutions here in the United States of America. So this is the fallout of decades of capitalist and imperialist policies here emanating from Washington, D.C. So we have to have a program to fight this. MCAWE and also the Moratorium Now Coalition from Michigan has called for a federal moratorium on foreclosures and evictions, and as well as utility shutoffs throughout the United States. We have millions of people right here in this country who are losing their homes every day, who are losing their apartments every day. People who are having their utilities shut off every single day and being forced from their homes and forced from their apartments. Also, we need to demand a federal jobs program to employ the 30 to 34 million people here in this country who are unemployed or underemployed in the United States. It's not enough to say that we need jobs. We need a jobs program on the style of the WPA during the 1930s that employed millions of people directly. We're not in favor of giving stimulus money to the multinational corporations, thinking that they're going to hire people. Giving money to the states who are already suffering tremendous budget deficits. They're just going to use that money to maintain what they can in regard to employment and programs in the various states. We have to have a federal jobs program, and we can afford it. All we have to do is stop bailing out the banks. All we have to do is shut down the war machine, and that's going to be key in our program of action. One final note, we have to unite to oppose the new round of FBI repression against our anti-war and solidarity activists that have taken place over the last 2 weeks. In the city of Detroit, we held a demonstration just this past Tuesday, saying that all of the grand juries should be stopped. All the subpoenas should be stopped. and that all the raids and the harassment of the anti-war and solidarity activists to cease immediately. We need to build this national coalition to stop FBI repression. Thank you very much. We're looking forward to the march. We're looking forward to the rally.